Welcome, one and all. Tom. Oh, Tommy Little. Tommy Little. Speaking of little things, no points for you today. What happened, Tom?
What happened was the manager fucked it up every single step of the way. All week I've had to deal with people who have zero idea of football, zero idea of anything going on with this football team. Now football is supposed to be played, trying to sit there and go, we can just go back to what we done last year. That works. That makes sense. When we don't have some of the players from last season and think it makes sense. Guess what? The only thing I saw done correct today was start that team, because that's the team everyone wanted to see start, because it's the team from last year. And we saw that it doesn't fucking work because half the pieces aren't there. Brilliant. Fantastic. You've now made your point. I'd rather you didn't make your point away to Chelsea, where we're fucking 1-0 down already. But it is what it is. You've made your point. Second half, Vert comes on. And what do? We just decide we're never going to attack down the middle again. Vert sets up a chance in the first minute. Guess what? We're just never going to pass down the middle again. You want to play down the middle? Fuck that. No, who wants to do that? You know what else we've done brilliantly today? Take Gravenberch out the midfield. I don't know what his weird obsession with taking Gravenberch out the midfielders, but we look worse in midfield when Gravenberch isn't in the midfield. So stop taking him out the midfield. You should have started Jones. This team cannot handle playing without Jones at the minute, as much as fucking stupid, blind bastards will try and sit there and suggest that Jones is shit and he can't do anything. This team cannot play without him because no one else in this team can play through the fucking lines like him. Guess what else? We spent 70 million quid on fullbacks in the summer. We bought the wrong fullbacks. The manager doesn't want to use the fullbacks the way we bought them for. We bought attacking fullbacks and the manager wants them to be arm in arm with the centre-backs doing fucking kumbaya. What the fuck's that going to do with them? Kirk isn't going to do anything when he's doing kumbaya with Van Dijk. Bradley's not going to do anything when he's doing kumbaya with Canate. If you wanted defenders like that, go and buy defenders like that. You've bought attacking fullbacks. Let them attack. Salah today, wank. We accept the fact you're not going to press. We accept the fact that we're going to be weaker in a press because you're not going to press. We do that on the basis that when you get the ball, you do something with it. Outside of a Travella cross at Isak, you were fucking useless on the ball today. Useless. Absolutely pointless. Fucking 35 minutes to go in the game. 35 minutes to go in the game. And half my back line is the midfield from last season. The fuck? What are we doing? 35 minutes to go at Stamford Bridge. Zero injuries. This is just what my manager thinks is the correct tactical decision. Half my defence is the midfield from last season. How does that make sense? How? You've got a centre-back there in Joe Gomez. You've got a right-back there in Frimpong. Bring players on in their natural position. You know what the worst part was, though? That last 15 to 20 minutes. It's going end-to-end. It's going basketball. Why the fuck are you bringing on Endo? Why are you bringing him on? That's the most fucking negative, pussy substitution you could have ever done. You got Federico Chiesa there, who was like our third top scorer this season, which is embarrassing in itself. He's our third top scorer this season. Why are you not bringing him on? Gakpo, after he scored his goal, was dog wank. Why are you not taking him off and bringing on Chiesa? Why Federico Chiesa not coming on the pitch? Why, with 10 minutes to go in an end-to-end game against a right back and a left back at centre back, are you bringing on a DM to try and see out a point? We should be going there with the state of their team and imposing ourselves on them. But he fucked up his tactics by trying to go man-to-man and then half committing to it. He fucked up his setup by playing full-backs who were supposed to be attacking and then not letting them attack. He fucked up the setup in the second half by not attacking through the middle, despite the fact we brought on our £120 million attacking midfielder. And then when it comes to it, and we need to see in-game management to change the shape of the game for the last 10 minutes, put them under pressure, put the makeshift backline under pressure. What's he do? His fucking dick falls off and he goes, let me bring on a DM to try and see how to win. And it doesn't even fucking work because the DM's not there. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well done. I'm so glad we're not playing football for the next 2 weeks. It's fucking horrendous. I don't want to see us play football. You know, when we play Europe, when we come back, don't we? I don't want to play. I couldn't wait to play United under Arne. I don't want to play these now. I don't want to play these because we'll be shit. We just won't care. We'll set up wrong. The players won't be arsed. The fucking manager will then fuck up his substitutions and you'll win. And I'll have to sit there and come on this show and go, it's okay though. It's okay. Get a fucking grip of yourselves now. We spent 400 million quid this summer. 400 million quid. And you had everything there. Everything is there to start a tight winning team. Yet the manager is fucking sabotaging us every single step of the fucking way. What are we doing?
So is your manager a coward now? Is your manager a coward? Can we call him a coward with the way he set up and tried to play a 1-1 draw? Can we?
No. Dyer.
To
answer your question.
Hold on.
Dyer, how can you answer the question and say hold on?
No. You asked the question. You asked the question saying,
I haven't finished the question.
He is an absolute coward today.
Yes, exactly.
I will repeat what Tom said today. You had Federico Chiesa, who, by the way, is registered more GA than any Chelsea player this season, and he sat on the bench, sitting his ass, doing absolutely nothing.
Is that
we've got a left winger, Cody Gakpo, who's done absolutely nothing this game, and he's just sitting there. And what are you going to expect? He couldn't dribble a football. He couldn't pass a football. He has no left foot. Federico Chiesa, who's shown time in and time out in the last 5 games that he could actually do something with the football, and he's just sitting there on his ass, fiddling with his fingers, bro. It's an absolute disgrace. I can't believe I had so much. What's the right word to say? I had so much admiration for last season, where he made bold decisions, took up players when he needed to. But this season, this game today, McAllister has been so poor. We saw how bad he was in Turkey, and you decide to not bring on Curtis Jones, and you decide to bring Curtis Jones on for Konate and switch Gravenberch to a centre back. What are we doing here? And then you decide to take off Milos Kerkez, and we all know he's a touchline wing back. But guess what? I'm seeing him in the centre of the park. What are we doing? What is this? A 5-year-old could tell you that Milos Kerkez can't do anything in the middle of the park. Everyone knows he's a touchline wing back, crosses balls in. That's why we paid the money for him for Bournemouth last season. And then Salah, don't get me started on Salah.
Yeah,
I think he played against us.
Tell us about Salah.
He played against us today.
He's hurting the team.
He played against us today. How many times have we done so many counterattacks? Isak making a decent run into the box, Verts on the edge of the box, Cody Gakpo making a run, and he decides to cut in and shoot on his right wing. And I have to deal with David here, who's just going to be absolutely annoying for the next, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here for. An hour?
You guys weren't saying this 2 weeks ago. Honestly speaking, I don't want to hear all of this from Liverpool fans. I don't want to hear this from Liverpool fans.
Did you not? No, but Dyer, did you not? Dyer, we have done streams together. We've talked football together, and you heard what I said. You have heard what I said.
Guys, let me just jump in for a moment. I'm going to come back to you in a minute. I've got more people backstage. I just want to say, by the way, speaking of sabotage, as Tom said about Arne's slot,